Good morning. We are near Broken Bow, Oklahoma at Beavers Bend State Park. It's been a pretty great couple of days. The sun's been shining. Spring is definitely in the air. Everything's budding out. All the leaves are budding out. A lot of the trees got these purple blossoms on them and white blossoms. They're gorgeous. So today we'll show you around the park.
Right off our campsite is this tree that did an amazing thing. Joe, is your mind blown over this?
It's really, oh my gosh, look at this, like little green centers in them.
Mind blown?
Yeah, they're beautiful.
Yeah, mind blown?
Yeah.
That's really funny
Yeah, it's
because
like a whole tree of flowers.
I had it on my list to try to get Joe to say mind blown because he told me before this trip that he would never use that phrase.
Oh, I'm also blown that there's a fluorescent light stuck in the tree right there.
You're blown?
Yeah, my mind is blown. Look at that.
Oh,
You see it? It's
how do you
on
get,
the tree.
what the heck? How does that happen?
What are we doing?
What are we doing? The ski.
Yeah, let's go skiing.
I love these poles. These poles are so great. I can hike so much better with poles. Everybody should have poles. Not sponsored.
It's been quite a climb already. Lookout Mountain is amply named, at least the mountain part.
See a lookout?
Nope, but I still see a mountain.
I think this is the first mountain I've ever climbed. I can't think of any others. And it's amazing that life exists way up here.
Okay.
I didn't get to see the look on your face right there. Not supportive.
Help, we're lost!
Come on, guys, pick a direction. Okay, so when we go up here, there's two arrows. One goes that way, and one goes that way. If we don't make it out, you'll find this camera and know what happened.
Yeah, right, yes. Document the lives of A Life More Light and their last climb.
So dramatic. Sometimes I see her hike and I think, this dog was made for AFV. I mean, wow. Hello. Did you find a house?
Oh my God. Look, you're a love. You talk to me too. Hi, buddy.
Her name's Irma.
Oh, Irma. You're the cutest.
They named her at the Humane Society. We thought it was great.
I love it. Hi, Irma. Are you having fun?
I think Irma might be done.
I don't think we're done yet. Fortunately, we found a kind family who saved our lives.
So now we hit a road, thank goodness. So we're just gonna walk the road back to our car. Whew! Did you record walking down the road?
Mm-mm.
No. We ended up trying to find a center that would tell us where on the road we were. And we did it. We found that. Joe went and got the car by
It
himself.
was the third building.
Third
We
building we
checked.
tried. And when I went inside, I said, we got so lost. We just need to know where the Lookout Mountain trailhead is. And they're like, oh, no problem. It's a half mile down the road, real easy. And I'm like, yeah, we just got so lost. And then they said, it's a good day for it anyway. seriously hardly functioning. We have decided that was probably the longest hike of my life.
I think it was, yeah. Almost 4 miles.
When I left this morning, I was shooting for a 1.9 mile hike.
Thank God
Not
for the
ideal.
poles.
Joke. Let me give you a campground tour because it's a cool place.
There you go.
Okay, we probably select campgrounds a little differently than most people. We love the state parks, but we need to have some sort of cell service because Joe works mobily. So it's hard to tell before you book a place if it has cell service. So what we did was we booked a campground nearby, or an RV park nearby, for a couple of nights, and then we thought we'd look at each of the campgrounds in the state park, which it has like a dozen or something, and see if any of them had cell service. And we went through every one and none of them did. So we pretty much gave up. And then one day we were just headed on a road we hadn't tried yet. We found one extra campground. That was this one that actually has cell service. It's called Armadillo Circle in Beavers Bend State Park. And super quiet here. I think most of the people do go to the other area where there's a lot of campgrounds kind of together. So I'll give you a tour. We pretty much have this all to ourselves. This is the loop that we're on. And we selected this last one on the loop, which is terraced, overlooking all of this gorgeous woods. And we have electric and water there. But there are some sites here that have electric, water, and sewer. I believe they're the ones down the center of the park here. There's just a couple people there. And the reason I think that is because there's been a few people in there, but no one has gone in our loop. And then the loop goes around the outside of it, and there are other campsites with just electric and water. And then way up on the hill over there is like a pavilion, and then the bathrooms. The bathrooms actually weren't bad. For looking from the outside, they looked really dated and kind of like not kept up. So I guess we went in with low expectations, but then when we went inside, it was kind of like, open the door. Okay, this is passable. We can do this. So bathrooms are real usable. Like, they're not fancy in any way, shape, or form, but they work. All right, I can't believe I'm still walking yet. This is a perfect site for the Alto because we have windows on both sides. So this is the view on this side. And then on the other side, there's no one here, so we have just as pretty of a view. If there were someone here, the Alto has curtains that perfectly cover each of the windows, and we would just close that side. Feels like I'm on stage.